Maybe I shouldn't mention New Year's resolutions, but I did have a sneaky little plan to do more short-distance walking than usual, rather than always taking the bus. It started well enough, but was rudely interrupted for a week, when I was obliged to stay close to the box of tissues and the eucalyptus oil infused into a container of warm water as an inhalant. I refuse to name the mischievous ailment, as it doesn't deserve the publicity. Fortunately, I was able to resume my plan, although now we have some interesting snow and ice, with further wintry showers forecast for next week. I think the striding along vigorously type of exercise is on hold for a while. Living in the south-east of England, we rarely get serious snow, and it is a few years since it has fallen thickly. I still have the new snow boots that have been sitting in the wardrobe for 2 or 3 years, fresh, clean and unused. But I am ready. The footwear drawer is getting more crowded, as I have been using up the yarn to make socks, house slippers, leg warmers and wristies. Looking at the weather news has, however, put a stop to all our musings about the fun and prettiness of the white scenery. Up the east coast of Britain there have been snow, ice and storm surge warnings, with thousands of people being advised to evacuate their homes. Leaving your home and not knowing what will happen to it is a ghastly thought, but this is at least better than the North Sea flood of 1953, when people and their homes were washed away in the night without any warning at all. Last night I was taking photos of the big soggy lumps of snow falling and rapidly accumulating, but tonight there are only a few streaks and traces of it left. The winds we have had throughout the day have eaten most of it away. My goldfish are all gathered on the bottom of the pond, where the water is warmer, or at least the temperature more stable. They do not eat in cold weather, but when it becomes milder, they start to move about a bit, and then I test them with a few crumbs to see if they are interested. Pretty as a snow-covered garden may be, I do not like really bitter mornings when the pond surface is frozen, although it has been quite a few years since that has happened. The job of clearing the ice must be done before all else, so that the water remains oxygenated and free of waste product gases. My day indoors on the computer has been constantly interrupted by going to the kitchen window to see our resident pair of robins and the blackbirds, one male with a poorly foot and 2 competing females, politely requesting their next portion of crumbs and bird pellets. The dunnock, with its tiny beak, needs the bits broken up and scattered under the hedge. It is difficult to resist the robin sitting motionless on the branch right by the window pane, with his little black eyes fastened on my every movement. "It's me. I'm here for the usual, please." It is not possible to refuse, of course.